Hi friends, I'm Adafta from Easy Approach and it's the 39th video of Flutter video series. In this video, we are going to use Firebase Storage Service, which is basically a cloud-based storage area which you can use to either save the data of the user or serve the data to the user. It's mostly the images or videos or even audios. Now the very first thing we have to do to start the things is we need to integrate Firebase with our Flutter application. And if you don't have the idea how to do it, then click on the link appearing at the top of the screen. It has complete detail of how to integrate Firebase with Flutter application. However, if you have done that, make sure you have included the Firebase Cloud Storage SDK in your app level build file of your Android module. Here it is. So this is what you have to do in order to run or use Cloud Firestore service in your Flutter application. Now let's see what are we gonna achieve using Firebase Storage. Basically, I'm simulating a simple user profile page where user can see his profile picture and can change the picture. The user can tap on this change image button, and on tapping this button, the user can select image from the gallery. Afterwards, the selected image will be stored in Firebase Storage, and we will always use that image from Firebase Storage to show on the profile using downloadable link. Now let's see the design and the code that we have already done to save the time. So here we have a simple and basic screen that you can currently see on the emulator. It just have few widgets. So initially I have my home page widget, which is the only screen widget in the whole application, and it is defined here, which is basically a stateful widget. And inside it we have declared a state variable image link that we'll be using for storing the downloadable link of the image, and we'll be getting that downloadable link from the Firebase Storage, but initially it would be null. And inside the scaffold we have a use column widget that is wrapped inside the container, and in the column widget we have first given some space, and after that we have checked if the image link is not null. If it is not null, then we'll use that image link and we'll show the image directly from the network, directly from the Firebase Storage. But if it is null, then we'll show the placeholder image that you can currently see on the screen. And at the last, we have a flat button as well that we'll be using for changing the image. The user can tap on this button, and on tapping the button, the user can see the image picker dialog, and then he can choose the image, and that will be using for storing on Firebase Storage. So this is what we have from the design and the code of the application. So now let's make things real. For adding the image picking feature in our Flutter application, we are using image picker plugin from pub.dev. So here you can find the image picker. You can search it with the name as well. So in the installation tab, you have to go here in the dependencies, and you just have to copy this, and you have to paste this in your pub.spec.yml file in order to use this plugin in your Flutter application. After adding this, you can click on packages get. This would install the package in your Flutter application, and then you can add the feature of image picking in your application. Now let's do some code for showing the image picking dialog when the user would tap on the change image button. For this, we first need to make a file type variable in the state of the my home page widget so that we can store the image given by the user. So just write here file, which is from dart.io or .io. Yeah, here it is. And now we have to write the name of the variable. You can give any name. So I'm giving here underscore image. And now we have to set this image inside the on press of the flat action button, or just flat button, sorry. Now for showing the image picking dialog and to save the image, we have to use a feature from image picker plugin. So for this, we first need to write here underscore image, because we'll be saving the returned image or return file in this variable that we have just made. And now we have to use image picker. That is actually the name of the plugin. And inside it, we have a feature. You can see here a feature that will return us a file. So we can use this feature, and you have to define the source as well from where user can select the image. So we want user to select the image from gallery. So I'm giving here image source.gallery. And as I said, and as you can see, this pick image is actually a feature. So we have to use here await. And since we are using here await, we need to use here async as well. So this is good. We have showed the image picking dialog, and we have saved the image in the underscore image variable as well. And now we have to use this to store Sorry, I'm messing with the different keys. We can use this image that we have saved to save actually in Firebase Storage. Now for storing this file on Firebase Storage, we need to add a couple of dependencies in pubspec.yml file. The first one is flutter_core that you can find on pub.dev by searching the name. And you have to go in the installation tab, you just have to copy this guy and you have to paste in your pubspec.yml file. And another one that you must need to add is this Firebase Storage. This is the plugin for the Firebase Storage. Yeah, you have added the SDK for Firebase Storage in Android module, but you have to still add this in your Flutter pubspec.yml file. So you can paste it after this. And now you have to click on packages get. This would install all the packages that we have just added. And now before writing the code for storing the data into Firebase Storage, we first need to enable the Firebase Storage by going on the console. So you just have to go on your project console on Firebase and you have to go in storage and you have to click on the get started and click on next. So this would create you the area or the bucket, that is what Firebase called it, to store your data either for uploading or for downloading. And now there's one thing that you need to do. We need to change the rules because we are just doing for testing purpose. So we want to write and read anytime. So what you have to do, you can write here true, if true. So this would allow everyone to read or write on this bucket or on this storage area. But definitely in the production mode, you have to do some sort of authentication. And now as we have set up the Firebase storage or the bucket there where we'll store all the data, and now we can write the code for storing the data, this image on Firebase storage. So first of all, we need to get the instance of the Firebase Storage because this is what we need either for writing on bucket or reading from bucket. So firstly, we need to get the instance of Firebase Storage. So you can get the instance. First of all, you have to write Firebase Storage and you can give any name like fs. And then you can get the instance by .instance. So this would give you the instance of the Firebase Storage. And now for uploading the picture on Firebase Storage, we need to get the reference of the place on the bucket where we want to actually upload the data. For getting the reference of the root of the bucket, we need to use a storage reference. And you can give any name like root reference because that would return us the root of the bucket. So you can use fs, that is your Firebase Storage .reference. So it would give you the reference of the root folder of your bucket. And now I want to store the image in some folder in the root of the bucket. So what I can do, I can create a reference. Say it is picture folder reference. And what you can do, you can use the root reference and inside it you can call child, and in here you can pass the folder name like pictures, although it's not there, but it would create if it is not there. And now what I want to do, I want to save this, save the image inside this folder. So what you can do, you can use another child and you need to give here the image name, because whenever we make a reference to some place in storage, we need to give the file, we need to specify the file name as well. So we want to save the image. So what you can do, you can give here the file name. So I want to give here literal like image, just image without the extension. And now what we can do, this is the reference where we want to save or upload the image. And now we have to put the file on that reference. So you can use this reference picture folder reference and you can use .put file. And here you can give the image. So we have stored the image in this underscore image. And now I want to get the downloadable link of the image that I've just uploaded. So you can get the image link by using onComplete, which is actually a feature that returns us storage task snapshot. So you can use this, and inside it you can use then. And inside then here you will get the instance of the storage task snapshot. And what you can do, you can use this storage task snapshot to get the downloadable link of the file that you have just uploaded. So you can use link, string link, which is just a reference, and you can use this storage task, and you can get the reference. Inside the reference, you can get the get download URL. And as it is a feature, you need to use here await as well. And since we are using here await, we need to use here async. So this would get the downloadable link of the image that we have just uploaded, and we have stored it in the link. And now we need to get this, we need to store the link, which is now stored in this link. We need to store it in this image link because we are using this. So you just need to use set state, and you can use image link. Sorry, it's without underscore, and you can use equals to link. So this would give the value of link into image link. So now I think we have done everything. This should store the image that we will give pressing on this change image. So let's run this application. Now let's run the application. The application has restarted, and now let's click here and choose some image from the gallery. And this should upload the image. Yeah, you can see here the message uploaded. And wow, you can see the uploaded image as well. So this is how you can do the uploading in Firebase Storage. Now let's see what's in the console. So you can see there we have a pictures folder, but we don't have before. It's created now when we put the file in the storage, and inside it you can find the image that we have just stored. Here it is. Yeah, exactly the same image, and we are using the downloadable link. It is actually this link. When you'll click on this image name, so you'll get the link on the browser. So this is the link that we are actually calling the downloadable link, and we are using this link to show the image on here in this circular avatar in this image. So we can use this this reference on multiple places. You can do whatever you want, and you can store videos as well. You can store audio and whatever you want to store in storage, either for downloading and for uploading. So this is it from this video. If you like this video, please give a big thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel and share the videos with those who want to learn Flutter with easy approach. So thank you for watching.